Hello. So once you selected your specific niche and you have one. In this specific case, I'm gonna take skating as we saw it in the earlier video. So skateboarding is a pretty good one in my case. I'm passionate about it. I'm a skater, I'm a surfer, so I really love this. So let's go with this one now. So what you do is right after you select your niche, what you want to do is you want to find great successful designs that you could easily replicate and scale up into multiple niches. This is why we do this, is because we want to go first of all for proven slogans, proven statements that already worked out, that are already selling. This way we don't have to reinvent the wheel. Okay, we want to go for proven success. We want to go and hit success almost every single time. Now, it's going to depend a lot on your targeting, but we'll go into that as well. But the majority of the percentage of success comes from the design and the statement. So if your design is great and your statement is awesome, people are going to buy it. Now, then the next part of the scale really goes into how you're targeting, but we'll go into that in next videos. But then, okay, so this step right here is you're gonna go and do your research. Once you have your niche, you're gonna find those proven and replicable designs. You're gonna find, of course, do not copy designs per se, but you can get inspired in them. Just make a better design. If it is sold once, it doesn't mean you cannot sell again, which means you can just make a way better design, and I'm sure you're gonna sell again. Okay, so really invest in your design and in this. This is important. The niche selection part, as I said, there are those key factors. Follow those, choose one, don't overthink it. But when you're here, this is where you can stop a little bit and do your research, because it's gonna determine if you succeed or not. You're gonna choose a concept of a design that you can, first of all, has been proven to succeed, and secondly is able to scalable. Which means why we do this is because this way you do the work once and then you can easily replicate it into multiple niches. So stay like this one. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing, let's jump into this right away. So it's the first thing is this domain, TView. I use it a lot. Many people are hiding their designs now, but there's still a lot in here. There's still a lot of information, okay? The next one is actually the one I like the most, but let's see this. Okay, so you're gonna go and type in tview.photograph.com the keyword of your niche and put best selling by numbers, and you can even select only active. In this case, there's not gonna show anything when I choose only active. But if I do best selling by numbers by itself, yes, I do have some of them over here. They haven't sold that well, but it doesn't mean you cannot sell them again. You just want to find a design that resonates with you, that you feel like when you read it, you say, oh, this, I have a feeling this is going to work well. Okay, like this one, skate or die. I could do this way better in a way better design and actually target better and sell. Okay, so we're gonna go and choose, for example, that one and see what I would choose that one. But you're gonna go, as I said, you're gonna go for scalable ones. I could do this into surf or die, ride or die. It could be snowboard or die. It could be um, play football or die. It could be anything. Okay, so we want to do the work once and be able to replicate that proven design, make a success, multiply itself many times by scaling horizontally in different niches and then vertically into different layers of, like, okay, you can add a state, you can make it just woman oriented, you can just make it male oriented, or just you can even add something of the age, like skate or die since 1981. And that's people that were born in 1981, and you can target that in your ads, and we'll see that at the end of this video. Now, okay, the next step, the next way I do is, okay, you go, and this is the one I like the most, you just type in cool skateboarding t-shirts in Google and look at what you got, and put the images over here, and you get a lot of information. And you can say cool, you can say funny, you can put an adjective over here, it doesn't matter which, then niche, and then t-shirts. Or it can be also cool skateboarding sayings. Okay, sayings are really powerful as well. Look at this. If you take one of these sayings. Of course, the sayings will not always be scalable, but you'll get a lot of inspiration on what you can do. And if you get a great saying, go for it. If it's not scalable, it doesn't really matter. But this blueprint is to go for scalable designs. But if you find a great saying, use it. Use it. People will resonate with this, okay? If you find some good stuff. Okay, that's one thing. Then you have Amazon as well. I prefer Pinterest better. So right here, if we go back to the ones we had, look at this one. I got 99 problems, but I skated in one, a pretty good one. You can scale it everywhere. Skate or die once again. It means if it's here, it means there is traffic hitting it. Google is putting it on the first page right here because it's optimized. It's been getting traffic, it's been getting engagement, and this is how Google optimizes what shows up first. Okay, there's this type of scalable design. You can always use this for every single niche. I've seen this so many times as well. Eat, sleep, skate. Eat, sleep, surf. They do great if you do little. It's just freaking insane. This is easy. This is easy. If you follow the blueprint, you're gonna make it happen. Okay. So make sure you follow the instructions accordingly. Okay. So once we saw that one, look at this. Skate, nice design. Skate or die. Really the ones. Please skateboard. And so on and so on. Eat, sleep, skate. Right here you see, but it should be for skateboarding, no ice skating. Okay. But then when we go in here, eat, skate, eat, sleep, repeat. I think I saw that one earlier here on Google as well. When you start seeing repeated design, again, it means that is everywhere. Okay, so look at this. It's a photo of somebody already, the t-shirt right there. Love this. I remember seeing this for the Cardinals as well, this baseball team, and they sold like crazy. You can adapt this into everything. Okay, do works on. I love skateboarding. That's pretty simple. I don't think that would work, but look at this. I love. There's the skating again. Eat, sleep, as I said. Repeat. Skaters gonna skate, which is haters gonna hate. Skaters gonna skate. Really good stuff. Kind of funny. You see, if it makes you laugh, choose it. Go for it. Now go to the next step. The next step is Amazon. Choose clothing accessories. Type in that. You can find it. Find great designs over here as well. Look at this. This evolution one. It's actually something you can replicate into any niche, etc., etc. Now Discover, always keep an eye on Discover. It really is some cool stuff in here, but most people are, as I said, are hiding their designs, so you won't see everything, but there are great ideas as here. But again, let me tell you, do not copy designs. Okay, make better designs and be unique, but inspire yourself in the statements, in the niche, stuff like that. Of course you can do, but do not copy people. That's not ethical at all. Now I'm sure you've seen the this girl loves, and many people use it for everything. And as I tell you in the blueprint, that's one of the most used, replicable, and scalable designs out there. And it sold really well for a lot, and it's very simple to replicate into multiple niches, right? So you're gonna go for that, but also really invest in the design, as I said, and we're gonna go in that in the next video. Now, T-Profit Spy from T-Inspector, I don't know if you ever got this software when it launched. It was $47. That was super cheap for two softwares and really great training. Dave Ginden recommended me a lot, my trainings a lot in his trainings, and really I'd like to tell you that T-Inspector is actually super awesome product out there, and T-Profit Spy here, which is the one of the softwares that comes in it, and I don't know if it's close. If it's not, there is certainly going to be a link down below this video to grab it, because it really is something powerful. T-Profit Spy allows you to really go in depth and search specifically for keywords, and my internet isn't loading that well right now, but then what you go is you search for the keywords right here, and you can select specifically as well what the price range is you want to find, and just by typing it in here, then the goal range that you're looking for and how many sold in the past, and with the specific keywords. Then once you have these t-shirts, you can click on them, and you can go to the specific Teespring link, but you can also see how many sales it's been getting over time, which is freaking insane. Look at this one, is selling so much. if we go and see it, you see, I'll cover you. There you go. Huge, awesome design. This is a very great design, and no, no doubt why it's selling so well. Okay, this is why I'm gonna tell you in the designs is really invest in the designs and go for it. Okay, here over here you see again one that's selling really well. Look at this t-shirt. Okay, this is a verified donation, but here you can see how many, what's the goal, how many it has sold, how many it has sold in the last 24 hours, how many likes it's getting, if it's going viral, and really this graph. And there's a lot more. If you can click then on the t-shirt itself, you see way more information, which is freaking insane. Okay, this is an absolute must-have product if you're doing t-shirts. So the link should be below if it's still open. I'm gonna talk to Dave for you guys to get you the good price again. Now, the last thing, once you have designs, what you want to do is you want to go into Ads Manager and find, I'm just putting a random page here, don't look at that, but what you're gonna do is, if once you have your niche in your t-shirt, you don't want to go for a niche that actually isn't even targetable on Facebook. Okay, so this is why you're gonna go in here and you're gonna do a little bit of research. You're gonna go on Google and say skateboarding brands, for example. Okay, you're gonna do for your niche. You're not smart enough about the niche as the people you're going to be targeting. So this is why you gotta make yourself smart to really find those niche keywords that people are going to be, that if you target them, you're going to be hitting the people where they hang out, what they like, and etc. You gotta you're gonna make yourself just like your target market. You gotta copy yourself. You gotta be really like a chameleon, and make yourself your target market. Become one of them and really find out what they like. And once you do that, you're gonna be able to really target every single interest that is gonna hit those highly passionate people that you want, those people that really are interested in what you got for them. Okay, so in this case it would be brands. I know some of them, it's Vans over here. Vans is one. Vans shoes is Van of the Wall is specifically, Vans of the Wall is specifically for Vans of, there you go, I can type and talk at the same time. Vans of the Wall is something very specific to skating. Vans created a sub-brand just for skating as well, and shoes, and they do shoes. Then you can type, okay, so this is what you want to target. You want to target brands and products. You want to target public figures and leaders in that specific niche. You want to target events and organizations and sub niches. So within skateboarding, there are some sub niches, like for example, there are like if it's free riding, or there is freestyle skating, or there is pipe skating. So there are different type of sub niches within skateboarding. So those are ones you want to target again. So let me say again: brands and products, notice that, events and organization, public figures and leaders, and sub niches. Okay, you want to go for that. So you want to really look, is there at least an audience that I can target? Okay, 21 max, the United States. You see 220,000 is pretty good. You want to go for really between 100K and a million if it's really target. But the question is, many people are asking me, I'm not gonna say there is a specific number, because I've made hundreds of sales with an audience of 10K, and I'm telling you that, like, honestly, it was with interest, 10K. It wasn't custom audience, it wasn't anything, and it's because they're highly passionate. If you find the right interest, you can sell a lot of t-shirts with very small audiences. So after you have your design research and your niche research, you want to look that there is a potential audience to target. Okay, so once you have some, at least you know already you can target, and you're not going to make the design without and then go to the ads and see that you couldn't even target your people. Okay, so there are some niches that don't have really a big audience, enough audience on Facebook. So this is why you want to make sure there is a targetable audience. Okay, then we have the audience insights. In the audience, this is facebook.com/ads/audience_insights. and if you don't have them and you go here, you'll probably have an option to request access to this, and you should, it's rolling out slowly, so if you don't have it, don't freak out. You could just go here and you should have the option to request or apply to have this option and feature activated for you. Okay, so then interest, what you're gonna do is you're gonna type the same thing in here. We're gonna type in, for example, Chad Muska, who's one of the skateboarders out there. It's not too broad, so really those people that like him will like skateboarding a lot. We can do again Vans of the Wall, for example, and what we see here is that there is 57% men, 43 women. So it means, let me see if I change this, for example, just without Vans of the Wall, we immediately see there is 86% men, 14% women. Because Vans of the Wall is also fashion. So really, when you look at this, you can see skateboarders are mostly men, okay? People who like skateboarders, or like, let's say, Tony Hawk is very broad. I wouldn't go for this one specifically because it is very broad, but I would use and find skateboarding brands, skateboarding skaters, like professional skaters names, and go for the less broad ones, okay? So right here, once we do this, we see the demographic, we see all the data that we have about them already, and when we go to page likes, we can see the people that really like Chad Muska, okay, they like the page Chad Muska, okay, like 30.5 times more than the average person on Facebook. So if they are interested in Chad Muska, they will like this page 30.5 times more than everybody else, okay, and Tony Hawk and the same. So like this, you can start finding good keywords, right? Like here, athlete, look at this, these are new skaters, okay? If I add Paul Rodriguez, which I know over here as well as a skater, you're gonna see that it now adds Chris Cole over here, who they are really likely to like Mike Wallely as well, Chris Cole, other skaters, and it's also going to show you X Games, Zero Skateboards, which is a brand. So really, brands, events and organizations, leaders and public figures, and sub-niches, Transworld Skateboarding, another good brand over here. Now, if we go for purchase, we're gonna see that what they buy the most. Look at these people, they buy a lot of clothing, so very highly targeted. If we put a t-shirt in front of them, okay, you're gonna see all the data you need over here. But really what you want to do is gather all the information you have from over here and type it in here, and you'll really know who to target later on. We'll talk about this in the targeting video as well. This one is getting a little bit long, but let's jump into the next one. This is what you need to do in order to find your replicable and proven design. Remember that, do not copy designs, go for replicable and scalable ones. Follow what I just told you. I grab T-Profit Spy. It's huge for market research and knowing what t-shirts are really making it happen and really succeeding out there. Do your target research a little bit if there is some audience out there that you could target, and go on for the next video right now. Okay, see you there.